I believe there are many ways that we can look to progress being made with staff at VCH around areas of reconciliation, beginning with the change in narrative to recognize the territory that you reside on, the territory that you work, live, and play, being here in Vancouver, Musqueam, Squamish, and tsleil but elsewhere in BC. No matter where you go, you're in someone's territory. That recognition, first and foremost, has systemically been denied with Canada, the provinces, local government claiming our lands, which has led to a lot of impacts to our way of life, our traditional territories, our traditional economy, our sustenance, our health, our well-being. Cultural and spiritual practices have been impeded with the arrival of European settlers that have moved into our territories and assumed jurisdiction. Other metrics are more direct around assumptions towards Aboriginal peoples that oftentimes Canadians really don't know a lot of the history, and they think that somehow we lived a short, brutish life prior to arrival with Europeans without qualifying that, without actually knowing what was our life before European arrival, that we had value chains, that we had economics, we had affluent people, we had politics, just like any other culture in the world. And our lands are laden with mythology and history that's been marginalized and invisible. So I think that change in narrative and that recognition moving forward into a modern context, a lot of the clients you're going to face, you're seeing symptoms of colonialism, intergenerational impacts and trauma and complex trauma associated with legislative oppression and an attempt to eradicate an entire culture and way of life with Indigenous peoples. That moves towards reconciliation and the actions that go with reconciliation. Part of that is the truth. Truth and reconciliation means we all must understand Canada's legacy and its past in its deliberate attempt to marginalize Indigenous peoples.